Welcome back to another van build episode. Today is a bit cold one. It's really foggy day, just about 0 degrees. So let's get in the van and we're gonna see what we can do today. First thing, let's put that heating on. Whilst the heat is warming up, let's talk about the plan for today. I don't have any big jobs to do, but there's quite a lot of little jobs. If you've seen a video where we talked about things that we like and dislike about our van, we mentioned that we have separate lights for the kitchen, but we don't have separate lights for the back of the van. So I'm gonna try to install some sort of lights to the back. Also, I have a motion sensor that I'm gonna try to install to overhead cupboard. So that's gonna be a few little jobs for today. I've got 5 meters of LED strip. This one is what is it called? I'm gonna leave the name at the bottom of the screen. I do prefer these type of LEDs because they just produce much nicer and warmer light. I have 5 meters of them, and I also have these thingies, these light diffusers that we had for this, but these ones are the corner ones, so they fit in the corner. And I also have some U-shaped ones as well. So yeah, we'll see what we can do today. Also, speaking about the previous van build episode where we installed this window blind, we told you that we're gonna use some sort of a trim around these edges. So as you can see, we fitted this plastic rubbery adhesive trim just to make things a bit more tidy. I mean, it looks alright. I would say it's not the best because I don't like that corners kind of peeling off, but generally looks better than just the naked wood. I thought I'm gonna start from the front. So what I'm gonna do, I already installed one U channel here, and I'm thinking to put one line here in hopes that it's not gonna be in the way cupboards. So we're gonna have a choice of spotlights or 2 different light switches which gonna turn these front lights and the back lights. So I already ran the wire, and the wire is just gonna go straight in there. One thing that I'm gonna do slightly different, I'm gonna use the dimmer switch, so at least we can choose how bright we want the lights. So if we feel that it's too bright, we can just adjust the brightness with the dimmer switch. I ordered 2 of these. This one is a single one. The other one that hasn't arrived yet, I'm gonna try to install at the back of the van, and it's gonna have 2 switches. So one's gonna turn one side, another one that's gonna turn another side. If, I don't know, Emily wants to read on this side, she can turn the light on this side. So that's the plan. The tricky part is gonna be that somehow I need to run the wires when everything is already plyboarded. It's probably, this is one of the biggest mistakes that we got done. We haven't pre-wired our wiring before we plyboarded everything. But oh well, we'll learn that. This was the first build, so you can't blame us. I'm just gonna crack on with this side. So I'm gonna solder the LED strip, and then I'm gonna try to install this switch somewhere also there. One strip done. I really like the finish of this diffuser strip. Can't even see the connection. Once the light's on, it's gonna look nice. That side's done. I'm gonna probably jump into the overhead cabinet, and I'm gonna try to fit this motion sensor, but first I need to find it. I'm really annoyed. I know I have a motion sensor somewhere in the van, but I simply can't find it. I literally looked in every nook and cranny and it's not here. I've been looking for it for probably 40 minutes now, so I haven't done any progress at all, and I'm losing my shit. So I'm gonna try to forget about this motion sensor for now and try to install this trim inside the overhead cupboard, and I'm gonna jump in the back. Alright guys, I'm giving up. It feels like today's not a day. And I think sometimes you just need to stop and wait for another day. I literally ran out of wire, can't find the motion sensor, don't have a jigsaw bit to cut the hole for the switch. Everything is just going wrong. So I'm gonna tidy up and I'm gonna come back another day. I'm back. It's next day and it's late evening, but I kind of want to finish a couple jobs. This time I got everything I need, so just gonna finish wiring the new wire that comes from the fuse box all the way to the overhead shelf, and from there I can install a new switch and hopefully test the lights. So running the wire to the fuse box is done, so now let's install another LED strip. I just want to install one more here, but on this side I think I'm gonna use the corner piece, one of them, so the light's gonna come to the side, not directly down, and that might give like a nice ambient lighting from these both sides. That was definitely way trickier than the flat one. This side's done, this side's done too. I just need to wire the switch and we can test it. Alright guys, it's a moment of truth. The fuse is in, everything's wired up. The switch isn't fixed, but it should actually work now. Thing is, they're white. I'm sure I ordered yellow ones. Okay. That's different. That's it for now. It's dinner time. I need to pack up everything, and I'm gonna have to look into this other day. So, see you in a bit. So it's been a couple of days, and look at this. The van is an absolute mess, and the reason for that, because I couldn't find this bloody motion sensor. This is the reason why the van looks like this. I was thinking I'm going mad. I literally looked in every nook and cranny in the van and I couldn't find it. Turns out that it was in the flat. So I can finally finish the overhead cupboard. Speaking about that, the lights, so the switch is already installed. So as you can see, the lights are working how it should be. Now I also have this and this and this. There's just so much light now. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna quickly install the LED strip inside, and then I can run the wire for the sensor. Speaking about the sensor, it's very simple. You just have a input and output, and then you, at the top of it, you can adjust the sensitivity of the sensor. So yeah, let's crack on. When it comes to wiring this motion sensor, it has 4 pins, as you can see. So the middle 2 are positives and the side ones are negative. Output, and this side is input. So you would put your power source as a negative positive, and then output cables as a positive negative. Everything looks okay. I had to play around a bit with the settings of the sensitivity, but I think it's good now. Yeah, so now I need to get rid of all this crap, put it back. So now that these 2 strips and the overhead cupboard is done, I can jump onto the back of the van. I already installed LED strip and the trim. This connection didn't turn out as nice as I wanted, but I think there's still some adjustment that can be done. So now I just need to run the wire from this corner all the way in that corner, and I think I'm gonna go across the top to this end. It's sort of in, but it's getting late. And again, I'm gonna have to carry on another day. This, like, what I was expecting one day job turned out into like whole week spending every single evening. Oh well, let's try again tomorrow. Alright guys, that's it. I hope this is the last day I'm doing this job. So, I finished this corner off the camera. So I'll put the switch at the end of the cupboard. So when we actually, I don't know, in bed or just sitting there, it's quite easy access. So now, just need to repeat the process and do the same on this side. I already fitted the U channel. Just need to finish a couple little pieces and finish wiring the LED strip. And then it's gonna be a grand reveal. I'm gonna call Emily to come and check it out and see what she thinks. That's it. I'm done. Everything's finished, wired up and ready to test. Just waiting for Emily. She haven't seen anything yet. So what I thought it's gonna be one day's job turned out into a week working every evening. Pretty much I had one day off. Yeah, it's done. We'll see what she's gonna think about the white. I think I'm starting to get used to it. It does look good. I like it.
Oh, you're filming, babes. I look terrible.
See any difference?
Yes.
What?
I see our awful stitching.
Oh yeah, I haven't even mentioned that.
There is a gap.
Yeah, but I need to address that.
Oh, this thing.
Okay, yeah.
This is new. This is a dimmer switch, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I see this. Can I twist it? Oh. Oh, there's one this side too. Sick.
What do you think about the color?
Of?
The light. I was thinking it's gonna be yellow, the same like the rest.
It's a bit white, isn't it?
But I'm starting to get used to it, and I'm like kinda
It's not horrendous.
turn the spotlights off.
It's okay. Nice. This? Oh, yeah. You can see how much crap we've got in
Still
there.
a mess, but that's like there's more.
Can I close it?
Yeah. It's gonna go off. So we have separate lights here.
Sorry, I've come in looking a bit of a mess.
You can also find the switch at the end of the cupboard. It's double twisty.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's sick for reading. Don't even need a reading light anymore.
This is what I've done on two different switches. So if you want to have one, you can have one. If you
One
want to have
brighter
both.
than the other, you might want yours dim.
Yeah.
Well done. That's really good. Are you pleased with yourself?
Yeah, but it took me a while. It was quite tricky job to run the wires.
Yeah, I bet. You've done a really good job. It looks really nice.
I'm glad she likes it. Thanks for watching. So if you enjoyed it, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And
Make sure to comment about all the hard work that I've put into this episode, because I've worked tirelessly day and night. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll see you on another one.
Bye.